Hello everyone, and today I'm going to do a comic review. Now, I'm not going to do as much comic reviews as I did earlier this year, but this one's such a big story in the comic book community that I can't help myself but do it, and that is Doomsday Clock. Now, if you don't know what Doomsday Clock is, Doomsday Clock is this big event that DC Comics has been kind of hinting since June last year when they did the DC Rebirth one-shot, the soft reboot, and it ended with Batman finding the comedian's pin in his back in the Batcave. Things started wondering, like, is that are they planning to hint something, or is it just an Easter egg? And turns out it's more than a story. It's more than just an Easter egg. Because right now we have Doomsday Clock, which is combining the DC universe with the Watchmen characters. And for the fan base, it has been kind of split, understandably so, because Watchmen is known to be this super beloved, graphic novel that everyone loves. And having the idea, like, there's a bunch of people who wish there wasn't a movie, or there wasn't going to be a TV show, or there wasn't prequel comics. They just want Watchmen to be what it is, just a graphic novel, and they're like, respect Alan Moore. Here's the thing, I'm one of these people who find, like, if you have a story to tell, go and do it. You know, who gives a crap? If it's still with the Watchmen characters crossing over with the DC characters, go ahead. But there's a lot of things, and I was looking forward to it. Who just want to see Batman next to Rorschach and Dr. Manhattan next to Superman? Who just want to see that? So I was looking forward to it. I was curious about it. The third issue has come out this week. So how is it? It's really good. It's really, really good. Now, this is written by Jeff Johns, who's kind of known to be the writer at DC. He's very popular of doing stories that people will say, like, you can't make Aquaman cool, and he's the one who make Aquaman cool. So yeah, he's the DC comic guy, and for me, reading this first issue, he's the right man for the job. Because you can sense the aspect of Watchmen, the aspect for the Watchmen characters, the story of Watchmen. Because here's the thing, this first issue is just on the Watchmen characters. It is just on what happened after the events of Watchmen. New York got killed, got exploited. What happened? And we find out what happened. And it starts with the Rorschach Journal thing that Watson's so popular over, and it makes it feel like it is the Watchmen world, but things are going to go. We are basically heading the end of the world. And with the narration of, I'm going to do my best Rorschach voice, November 22nd, 1992, or is it the 23rd? You feel a sense of urgency. Like, you have a sense, because with Rorschach isn't, like, clear on the date, you feel like something is not going as well as we all hope it went. And the moment we saw Rorschach, here's the thing, they announced Rorschach is back in the stories since September, right? At New York Comic Con. Now, this, how they explain Rorschach coming back, I think is probably the right move. Because if they did what I think a lot of people would say, like, it's just Dr. Manhattan, I think it would piss a lot of people off. And I think I'm trying to do spoilers here. I'm not trying to do spoilers. But the way they announce, like, oh, how is Rorschach? I think it's going to not piss a lot of fans off. But yeah, but it's such a good thing, and yeah, it's been Watchmen 2. This is really good written writing. It is violent as Watchmen you remember. It has very good visual substance to what Watchmen was, or Watchmen is, and it's such a fantastic way to start this story. And when we do get introduced to a DC character at the end, Not going to say who. But when we do, I think it's a really good way to introduce it and introduce the concept of it